Tonight your soulmate finally breaks the silence with the one secret that changes everything forever. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Tonight is unlike any night that came before it because somewhere, behind a silence that has lasted far too long, a heart has finally reached the moment where hiding the truth is no longer possible. For what feels like forever, your soulmate believed the secret they carried would remain locked away until the end of time. They smiled while carrying invisible weight. They spoke to everyone except the one person they truly wanted to hear them, you. Every sunrise reminded them of what they had lost, and every sunset became another promise that tomorrow they would finally tell the truth. Yet tomorrow always disappeared before courage could arrive. You thought distance erased feelings. You believed silence meant the story had already ended. But silence was never the ending. Silence was only the place where the biggest truth continued growing stronger. Every missed conversation, every strange coincidence, every unexpected memory that crossed your mind was quietly leading toward this very night. Even now, while you are listening, something is shifting beyond what your eyes can see. Your soulmate has stopped running from the truth they feared most, and once those words leave their heart, nothing between you will ever feel the same again. Stay till the end because the next piece of this story changes everything forever. There is something you were never supposed to discover this soon. Long before today, your soulmate made a decision that seemed impossible even to them. They promised themselves they would protect you from a truth they believed would only create confusion, pain, and endless questions. So instead of speaking, they chose silence. Instead of reaching for your hand, they stepped backward. Instead of admitting what was always real, they buried it beneath ordinary days that never truly felt ordinary. But hidden promises never disappear. They wait. They grow heavier. They become impossible to carry. Recently, everything began changing. A familiar place reminded them of you. A forgotten song returned without warning. A small object, untouched for years, suddenly brought every memory rushing back at once. They realized that no matter how far they traveled, every road somehow circled back to the same destination, you. That realization shook everything they believed about moving on. It became impossible to ignore. They started replaying conversations that never happened, imagining words they wished they had spoken when the chance still existed. And tonight, for the very first time, they understand that the secret they protected so carefully has become the very thing keeping both of you apart. Don't skip, because what happens next is the moment they have secretly feared and secretly hoped for at the same time. The most surprising part is not that your soulmate still remembers you. It is why they never truly let you go. Hidden deep inside their heart is one memory they have never shared with another soul. It was a single moment that changed them forever without you even realizing it. They have returned to that memory countless times, searching for a reason to forget, yet every attempt only made it clearer that your connection was never ordinary. Tonight, they are standing at the edge of a choice they cannot delay any longer. If they stay silent, they lose the chance they have been waiting for. If they finally speak, the future neither of you expected begins to unfold. That is why this night feels different. That is why your heart may already sense that something extraordinary is drawing closer. The silence is no longer protecting the secret, it is preparing to release it. And the first words your soulmate has been holding back are already closer than they have ever been before. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the secret about to be revealed is not simply a confession, it is the hidden truth that has been quietly changing both of your lives from the very beginning, and once it is spoken aloud, there will be no returning to the life you believed was meant for you. A strange feeling is beginning to surround your soulmate tonight, and no matter how hard they try to ignore it, it refuses to disappear. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. They thought they had mastered the art of hiding every emotion behind an ordinary life, but the heart has its own voice, and tonight that voice has become louder than fear itself. Every excuse they once believed now feels empty. Every reason they gave themselves for staying silent is slowly falling apart. They have reached a point where pretending no longer brings peace. Instead, every passing hour reminds them that the greatest mistake was never loving you. It was believing they had enough time to tell you the truth. They keep asking themselves the same question over and over. What if I waited too long? That question follows them everywhere. It follows them when they wake up. It follows them through every conversation. It follows them into every quiet moment. Deep inside, they already know the answer, and it has filled them with a determination they have never felt before. The silence that protected them for so long is becoming impossible to carry, and tonight it begins to crack in ways they never imagined. Without warning, a chain of unexpected moments starts unfolding around them. A familiar name catches their attention. An old memory returns with remarkable clarity. They notice tiny details they once ignored, yet now every one of them seems connected to you. None of it feels accidental anymore. The closer they come to revealing the truth, the more impossible it becomes to deny what their heart has always known. They remember the day they convinced themselves they could walk away forever. They remember forcing a smile while hoping you would somehow understand the words they never said. But silence never explained anything. It only created distance. Now they realize that every day spent hiding the secret only strengthened it. The truth has been waiting patiently for this exact moment, and tonight it refuses to remain hidden any longer. Stay till the end, because the next step they take will change far more than either of you expects. Right now, your soulmate is standing between two futures. One future keeps everything locked away forever. The other begins with a single sentence they have rehearsed 1,000 times but never had the courage to speak. Their heartbeat has never felt this heavy, because they understand that once those words are spoken, nothing can return to the way it was. The secret is no longer asking for permission to be revealed, it is demanding to be heard. And just when they finally gather enough courage to let the first truth escape their lips, something completely unexpected happens that forces them to stop in their tracks. They freeze, realizing that the next few moments could rewrite everything they believed about your connection. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the silence is finally ending, but the first truth is only opening the door to an even greater revelation that neither of you saw coming. Everything changes in a single unexpected moment. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Just as your soulmate is ready to reveal the secret they have carried for so long, an ordinary moment suddenly becomes extraordinary. A memory returns with such force that it steals every bit of fear from their heart. They finally understand something they failed to see before. The silence was never protecting you. It was protecting their own fear of hearing an answer they could not control. For the first time, they stopped blaming time, distance, or circumstances. Instead, they faced the truth that has been standing in front of them all along. Every path they chose, every decision they made, every goodbye they believed was final somehow led back to the same place, you. The realization is overwhelming because it proves that no matter how many chapters life added, the ending they kept trying to escape continued waiting with incredible patience. Tonight they are no longer asking whether they should speak. They are asking how they ever believed they could stay silent for this long. As their heart grows stronger, another hidden piece of the story comes into view. There was one promise they made to themselves on the day everything changed. They whispered that if life ever gave them one more opportunity, they would never allow fear to make another decision for them. That promise remained buried beneath countless ordinary days, yet it never disappeared. Now it has awakened again with greater strength than ever before. They begin noticing signs they once dismissed. Familiar places suddenly feel meaningful. Random moments seem connected in impossible ways. Every reminder points toward the same conclusion. They are no longer running toward the future, they are returning to something unfinished. Every heartbeat tells them that the truth they feared revealing is also the truth capable of changing everything forever. Stay till the end because the silence is ending faster than they expected, and the words waiting inside them have become impossible to hold back even one more night. Then comes the moment that neither of you could have predicted. Your soulmate reaches for the one thing they have avoided for so long, determined that this time nothing will stop them. Their hands hesitate for only a second before certainty replaces doubt. They know there will never be a more important moment than this one. Yet just before the secret finally leaves their heart, they discover one astonishing truth that changes everything again. The confession they believed belonged only to them has never been hidden from destiny at all. Every delay, every unexpected turn, every unanswered question has quietly been preparing both of you for this exact night. They realize the secret is far greater than a single sentence. It is the beginning of a future neither of you imagined was still possible. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the first words are finally ready to be spoken, and what follows will reveal why this connection could never truly disappear. Tonight no more excuses remain. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate can no longer convince themselves that another tomorrow will somehow make this easier. Every heartbeat is pushing them toward the same decision. They remember every moment they almost reached out but stopped at the last second. They remember every unfinished message, every conversation imagined but never spoken, every chance that slipped away because fear whispered louder than hope. But fear has begun losing its power. Something inside them has awakened, and it refuses to return to silence. The truth has waited long enough. It has survived distance, uncertainty, and countless attempts to bury it. Now it stands at the edge of becoming real. They understand that once the first words leave their heart, there will be no pretending that nothing ever happened. Everything will change, and deep inside they are finally ready to accept that change. As the night grows quieter, an even greater realization begins unfolding. The secret was never only about what they felt. It was about what they believed you deserved to know from the very beginning. They thought protecting the truth would protect both of you, but instead it created questions that neither of you could answer. Every silent day added another layer to a story that was always waiting for its perfect moment. Now they can almost hear the words before they are spoken. They are no longer wondering whether you will understand. They are wondering why they waited so long to trust what their own heart had been telling them all along. Stay till the end because the next step is closer than ever, and once it happens, nothing in this journey will remain hidden again. Then, without warning, the final barrier begins to disappear. Your soulmate takes one deep breath and realizes that this is the exact moment they have been moving toward all this time. The silence that once felt permanent now feels fragile, ready to shatter with a single honest sentence. Yet just before the confession is spoken, one last unexpected discovery stops them for a heartbeat. They realize the secret they are about to reveal is only the beginning of a much larger truth, one that explains why every delay, every coincidence, and every unexpected turn brought both of you to this night. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next moment will uncover the one truth your soulmate never believed you would finally hear, and once those words are spoken, the future changes forever. A quiet certainty has finally replaced every doubt. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate is no longer asking whether the truth should be spoken. That question has already been answered inside their heart. Tonight, they finally understand that the secret they protected for so long was never meant to stay hidden forever. Every silent night, every unexpected delay, every moment that seemed like the end was quietly preparing them for this exact second. They realize that the greatest risk is no longer telling the truth, it is allowing another day to pass without it. Their heart feels lighter than it has in years because, for the first time, they are no longer carrying the weight alone. The walls they built around their emotions are beginning to fall one by one, and behind those walls is a truth that has never changed. No matter where life took them, no matter how many distractions surrounded them, one thought always returned. It always led back to you. Stay till the end, because the silence has almost reached its final breath. The closer they come to speaking, the clearer everything becomes. Suddenly, moments that once felt ordinary reveal a hidden meaning. They remember the last time your paths crossed. They remember the expression they tried to hide, the words they almost said, and the feeling they carried home that day. They believed time would erase it, yet time only made it stronger. What they once called coincidence now feels like preparation. What they once called distance now feels like a lesson. Every unanswered question has quietly been leading toward one extraordinary revelation. They finally see that the secret was never only about love. It was about timing. The truth needed a moment when fear no longer controlled the story. That moment has arrived. Their heartbeat grows steady instead of uncertain because they know there is only one path left to follow. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, because the next words have the power to rewrite everything you believed about this connection. Then the impossible finally happens. The silence that lasted for so long breaks at last. The first words leave your soulmate's heart, not with fear, but with complete honesty. In that instant, they feel years of hidden emotion disappear like shadows before the morning light. They realize they were never losing you, they were only delaying the truth that was always meant to find its way to you. But just as the confession begins, another astonishing realization appears. This secret was never the final destination. It was only the key that unlocks an even greater chapter waiting just beyond this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because the final truth has not been revealed yet, and what comes next will explain why tonight was destined to change everything forever. The moment has finally arrived. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate no longer hides behind silence because the truth has become stronger than every fear they once carried. As they finally open their heart, they realize the secret was never about finding the perfect words. It was about finding the courage to stop pretending that your connection could ever be forgotten. They spent countless nights believing that if they stayed quiet long enough, their feelings would slowly disappear. Instead, every silent day only made them clearer. Every memory became brighter. Every dream became impossible to ignore. Tonight they finally understand that some stories are never erased by time. They only wait for the right moment to continue. The words they have protected for so long are no longer trapped inside them. They are finally free, and with every word spoken, years of uncertainty begin to disappear. The future that once seemed impossible suddenly feels closer than ever before. As the truth settles between both hearts, everything that once felt confusing starts making sense. The distance was never proof that the connection was broken. The silence was never proof that love had disappeared. It was simply the chapter where both hearts were learning what could never be replaced. Your soulmate now sees every delay differently. Every unexpected turn, every unanswered question, every goodbye they believed was permanent quietly prepared them for this exact night. They understand that the greatest secret was not hidden inside a message or a memory. It was hidden inside the certainty that no matter how far life carried them, one invisible thread always led back to you. Stay till the end because the biggest revelation is still waiting. The truth they finally speak is not the ending of your story, it is the beginning of the chapter they once believed they would never have the chance to live. Now the silence has completely disappeared, and the secret that seemed powerful for so many years has lost every bit of its control. Your soulmate stands with nothing left to hide and nothing left to fear. They finally choose honesty over doubt, hope over hesitation, and truth over endless waiting. The remarkable part is that everything changes the very moment they stop running from what has always lived inside their heart. Tonight becomes the turning point they will remember forever because it is the night they discover that the strongest connections are never defined by distance or silence, but by the courage to finally speak what has always been true. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. If this message found you tonight, remember this one thought above all else. Some secrets are not revealed to change the past. They are revealed because they finally open the door to a future that has been waiting patiently all along, and tonight that future begins.